In this video, we are going to talk about crowdlending investment platforms that offer high returns. We are going to talk about 10 different platforms that offer us a yield higher than 12%. We are going to talk about new platforms in the market, but also about some established platforms and regulated platforms that would get us a high return on our investments. Before we start, I would like to invite you to the Telegram channel where you can share experiences and opinions with other investors. I'll leave the link in the description down below, and I would also like to invite you to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss more interesting videos about investments. Let's get started. Before looking at the platforms that offer us a higher return, we must bear in mind that investing in high yield often also implies a higher risk. It is not directly correlated, but there is usually a relationship. And the reason why we are getting a higher return in some cases is because they are young platforms that are offering us that high return to attract new investors. And there is nothing wrong with that. And as investors, we can take advantage of this high yield that they are offering us, in many cases only temporarily. But we do have to keep in mind that we are working sometimes with young platforms, and that in itself implies a risk because we don't have a track record behind, so we can check how the platform is performing and how it can perform, for example, in case of defaults. And sometimes we don't even know how it works as a platform itself. In some cases, even if the platform is not young, when we see a high return, we should stop and think about why the high return is being offered, and we will see that many times there is usually a higher risk in the investment. But once we consider this, it is time for us as investors to decide what risk we want to take. For example, you'll see that in many of these platforms that we're going to look at in this video, I only invest a small amount. These are not the platforms where I have the largest proportion of my investment portfolio. This is a way for me to benefit from this high return that they are offering me, but because I know that they can also have a high risk, I only allocate a certain amount to these types of platforms. If you want to see more about how to create a crowdlending investment portfolio, I am going to leave you a link to a video I created about it a few months ago. I will leave the link below in the description. And now let's take a look at the 10 platforms that offer us a high yield, that offer us a yield of more than 12%. And we're going to start from the platform that gives us the highest performance to the ones that give us performance that are around that 12%. And the first platform we are going to talk about is Indemo. Indemo offers us an estimated return of 15.10%. And that platform is very different from the other platforms that we're going to talk about in this video, which are crowdlending platforms, because what we are doing here is investing in discounted debt. This is debt that is purchased for an amount much lower than its value, and subsequently a company specialized in debt recovery recovers that debt by selling properties. Here we are talking about mortgage loans, and we investors who have invested in that debt that has been purchased at a discount are going to obtain the return that is obtained, which is supposed to be much higher than the capital that we have put in. And here the return is an estimated return since we don't know exactly how much we are going to get. This is not like other crowdlending platforms where we know what is the return we are going to get on a monthly basis. Here we are going to have to wait for that debt to be sold. Well, if you want to know more about the Indemo platform, I have created a video about it. I leave the link above and below, and also the link to the platform so you can register and learn more about it. It is a platform in which I have started investing months ago, almost since they have started, and I like it because it is a different type of investment, and also because of that high yield that can be achieved. The next platform that we are going to talk about is also a new platform in the market. It is called Maclear, and it offers us the opportunity to invest in loans to companies. Here we are going to find loans that go around 13, 14, even some loans have gone as far as offering 15%. And in addition to these high returns, they also have been offering many bonuses for new investors. This platform already in the market for more than a year. And the reason why they are offering these high yields, which we have already seen that they have gone down a little bit since they have started, is because it is new and they want to attract new investors. So it may be a good time to benefit from these high yields if we think we can take this risk of investing in a new platform. If you want to know more about Maclear, there is also a video analysis in this channel. I will leave you the link below, also above, and I also leave you a link in the description where you can register in Maclear and get a welcome bonus of 1.5% of everything you invest during the first 90 days. This is one of the highest bonuses that a crowdlending platform offers right now for new investors. Let's now move on to look at platforms that offer investments in personal loans and consumer loans, the first of which is Hi5. This platform, which is also relatively new in the market, has been operating for a little over a year and offers us to invest in loans from two different originators. One of them is in Poland. This originator is going to offer us the possibility to invest in loans around 13%, and another new originator. This originator is newly created in Spain, which offers us the possibility to get a return of up to 15%. Here we must take into account not only that we are talking about a young platform, but also that the originators are new in the market, especially the originator in Spain, which is very recently created. That is why they are offering us such a high yield, and that is why, in my opinion, it also has a higher risk. High5 also offers an exclusive welcome bonus for this community of 0.5% of everything you invest during the first 90 days. And another even more recent platform is Launch. Launch is a marketplace. And here we are going to be able to invest in several originators in Southeast Asia. And these two originators are going to offer us to invest in loans from very short term at 13.60 to 13.80%. About this platform, I have created an article of analysis. I leave the link in the description so that you can know it more in depth. And if you want to register and know it from the inside, it also has welcome bonus for new investors of 1% of everything you invest during the first 90 days. Another platform that also offers us the opportunity to invest in high-yield personal loans is Swapper. I have been investing in this platform for years since I started investing in Crowdlending and stopped investing only a few months ago. This platform offers us to invest in loans of up to 14%. Normally, almost all loans offer that 14%. And although there is cash drag, money that is not always invested, when I finished my investment, I have achieved in this platform a 13.9%. So even though at times all the money is not invested, it is possible to get that high return. And the main reasons why I have stopped investing in this platform is because it seems to me that it is not very transparent, and because it has a lot of weight in lending in Poland where the regulation has changed. However, over the years I have not had any problems, and for these reasons I have decided to leave this platform and invest more in any of the other platforms. In fact, in all the platforms we are talking about in this video, I am actively investing in them. Simply other platforms today seem more interesting to me, but if you find Swapper interesting, I will also leave you the link below so you can get to know it and register on the platform. Another platform where we will be able to find high-yield loans, personal loans, and consumer loans, and it is also marketplace, is Income. On Income Marketplace, we're going to find loans that range from 10% at the low end of the yield all the way up to loans that offer us 15%. I get a real yield right now of 12.70%. And this in spite of the fact that there has been cash drag on this platform in the last few months. Right now, there is no more cash drag. So it is possible to get even more. But that will depend a lot on the investment and auto-invest strategy of each investor. Since here we are going to find loans that offer very different yields, and on this platform it is also possible to invest in very short term from only 1 month. And if you want to start investing, they have a welcome bonus for new investors of 1% if you register in the link that I will leave below in the description. And now let's talk about some platforms that offer us high profitability and are regulated. The first platform is Nectaro. This is the first time I talk about this platform in this channel. It is a recently created regulated platform, and here we are going to find loans that offer us between 12.5% and 14%. They are personal loans, and they are normally longer term than what we are used to in some other personal loan platforms. Here we are normally going to find loans from 12 months up to 3 years, and the loan originators are in Romania and Moldova. I am currently testing the platform, and one thing I don't like is that it doesn't have auto-invest, so we will have to invest manually. But taking into account that we are investing for a longer term despite being personal loans, it may make sense to benefit from these opportunities, which I think will be something temporary since the platform is young, so it offers more performance. If you want to register, learn more about the platform, below I leave the link in the description. And another platform that is also regulated and has been in the market for a longer time and will offer us a slightly lower yield than the previous ones, but which is also around 12–11%, in some cases also depending on how we adjust our auto-invest strategy, is the Debitum platform that offers us up to 15% and many opportunities with a yield higher than 12 and 13%. And here we will be able to invest from 1 month to different terms ranging up to 2 years. But we are also going to be able to find some shorter-term opportunities. On Debitum, which is a marketplace, we are investing in corporate loans, business loans, and they have collateral. Here we are already talking about a company that is regulated, that has been in the market for years, and that the loans have a double guarantee. It has a buyback guarantee, and it has a collateral guarantee behind each of these loans. Actually, these are financial instruments since we are investing in, as I was saying, a platform that is regulated. And still, as you can see, we can obtain a high yield, which will be around 11–12%. And if we adjust our auto-invest strategy very much, we can even get something higher than that 12 and reach up to 13%. Another regulated and veteran platform that also offers us a high yield is VIA Invest. In VIA Invest right now, the loans that are up to 9 months of duration offer us a yield of 12%, and the loans of more than 9 months of duration offer us a yield of 13%. So it is to be expected that on this platform we can obtain a yield of around 12%. A real yield, since we have to take into account that the money in some moments while a loan ends and the next one begins, it is not going to be invested. But in this platform, there is usually no cash drag, so our money will not be idle for a long time. And if you want to start investing in VIA Invest, they also have welcome bonuses of 1%. I leave you the link in the description so you can register. And finally, also another regulated and veteran platform, Twino. Here, all loans are also at 12 and 13%. Here, the loans have a duration of around 12 months and there is no cash drag either. And the platform also has a welcome bonus for new investors of €20 if you invest at least €100. I leave you the link below in the description so you can register and benefit from this bonus if you wish. And these are the 10 crowdlending platforms to get a high return. Now let me know below in comments what you think of these platforms, and if you think there is another platform you would like to mention, share with the community in comments. And also, if you wish, in the Telegram channel, I invite you to share with other investors. I leave you the link to participate in Telegram below in the description. If you liked the video, give me thumbs up, it makes me excited and helps the channel grow. And before you go, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more interesting videos about investments. See you soon.